2023. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and a very good afternoon to everyone. We are continuing our event this afternoon with Plenary 5 entitled Strategies for Knowledge Management and Sustainability. Tacit to Explicit Knowledge Transfer in PT-PLN Persero. Before the presentation begins, I would like to introduce the presenter, Bapak IWAN TAMDOLEY TAMBUNAN, a dedicated researcher focused on developing learning materials and ensuring their quality, passionate about instructor development, maintaining and enhancing competencies. His expertise also lies in improving the quality and performance of learning implementation. We are honoured to welcome Bapak IWAN TAMDOLEY TAMBUNAN, Learning Development, Quality and Performance Manager, PT-PLN Persero Corporate University. Over to you, Bapak IWAN.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am introduce myself. I am IWAN TAMDOLEY TAMBUNAN from PT-PLN Persero Corporate University. I'm here with my colleague, Miss Nola Villa Violita and Miss Ratna Putri Mindasa. We are here to present our paper, the strategy for knowledge management and sustainability, tacit to explicit knowledge transfer in PT-PLN Persero. Let me share my presentation. Okay, this is our title, Tacit to Explicit Knowledge Transfer in PT-PLN Persero, and my colleagues will explain first. So please, Miss Nola, this is your time.
Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can hear your voice.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Iwan, for the introduction. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we would like to present about tacit to explicit knowledge transfer in PT-PLN Persero. So, today we will have 5 agendas. The first one is introduction. The second one is about knowledge transfer. The third one is about knowledge sustainability. And the fourth is about the implementation or case study in PT-PLN Persero. And the last one is about future trends and conclusion. So before we are going deeper into knowledge transfer and knowledge management in PT-PLN Persero, let me tell you a little bit about our corporation. So PT-PLN Persero is a state-owned utility company in Indonesia. So PT-PLN Persero is a state-owned utility company in Indonesia. We are having a vision about becoming a leading electricity company in Southeast Asia and becoming #1 customer choices for energy solution. Right now, we are at the forefront of powering the nation with a core business center on the power generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity. We are having a huge number of employees, which consist of around 43,000 holding employee and around 53,000 employee of PLN Group. And among those employee, we have the composition of the employee is almost 70%. It's 69.6% is millennials. and then 11.7% is the Gen Z, and we still have also the baby boomer, which consists around 80.7%. So, ladies and gentlemen, in creating a mechanism for knowledge management, there are challenges and focusing on of PT PLN Persero itself. As a state-owned utility company, we are focusing on mainly on two things. The first one is about operational efficiency and excellency. The second one is about resilience and adaptability in energy sector. So as we pursuing to provide a reliable reliable electricity for all of our customer, then operational efficiency and excellency becomes our main focus. And then the second one, because we are now entering the green energy and also pursuing for a more renewable energy, we are also dealing with the resilience and adaptability in the energy sector. And for all of those focus, we face a challenge, especially in the knowledge management itself, because as we can see that in a lot of our knowledge is actually practical experiences which embedded in each individual, while we need all of those knowledge is actually dispersed to all of the employee itself. So in this proceeding, we are highlighting the tacit to explicit knowledge transfer strategy in PT PLN Persero. It may involve in collaborative platforms and also training and employee development itself. And the second one, we are also highlighting about the significance of transformation, especially for resilience and adaptability. As we are focusing on resilience and adaptability, we are highlighting how the transformation of tacit to explicit knowledge can actually advance organizational resilience and adaptability within the energy sector itself. And the third one, we are also highlighting the impact on efficiency and the long-term sustainability. So before we see the implementation in PT PLN Persero, let me tell you about knowledge management itself. So knowledge is actually consists of truths and belief, perspective and concept, judgment and expectation, and also methodologies and know-how. Well, the knowledge management itself is a process with the help of which an organization can improve its performance based on the past experience and accumulated knowledge. And then in our proceeding, we are also mentioning two types of the knowledge itself. The first one is tacit knowledge, which more personal, and then it's also embedded into an individual. It is concerning more about experience and a lot of intangible factors. It is more informal, and however, tacit knowledge is actually the real key to getting the things done within the company. And then the second one is about explicit knowledge. It is fact-based, publicly available, and then it's sometimes recorded and documented because it can also include scientific and also technical knowledge. It is easily verbalized because in the form of rules or notes, and then it's easier to deal with because it's easily articulated and communicated. And then it's more formalized, maybe in the form of a standard operating procedure or a director degrees, or in the form of guidebooks or reference book and many more. And the next one, we will explain about knowledge transfer that will be explained by our colleague, Ms. Ratna. Time is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Nola. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ratna, and I will tell you now about knowledge transfer in PT PLN. Here, I want to tell you why tacit knowledge transfer is crucial for PT PLN. At least we have 5 reasons. First, operational excellence. By sharing practical know-how, help maintain top-notch operations, maintenance, and also troubleshooting. Second, risk mitigation. By capturing and sharing valuable insight, PLN protect itself from losing essential knowledge when experienced work leave or resignation. The third, innovation. By fostering a culture of knowledge exchange, spark innovation by combining diverse perspective and expertise. The fourth, employee development. Tacit knowledge transfer encourage new employees to grow their skills and become valuable contributors. The fifth is competitive advantage. Effectively harnessing tacit knowledge gives PLN a strategic edge in adapting to industry trends, tackling the challenge, and also embracing new opportunities. Next, we have several strategies for successful tacit knowledge transfer in PLN. Here we have mentorship and apprenticeship, where we pair an experienced employees with less experienced one in formal mentorship programs to facilitate one-on-one knowledge transfers. Next, we have communities of practice. We encourage the formation of communities where employees with similar interests can collaborate, doing sharing knowledge, and also learn from one another. We also have storytelling and knowledge sharing session, documentation and standardization, cross-functional teams, training and workshop, recognition and rewards, and also feedback and continuous improvement. And the last for me, I want one more time to emphasize you why tacit to explicit knowledge transfers is important. First, the strategic synergy for enhanced capabilities. Harnessing the power of both tacit and explicit knowledge creates a dynamic synergy that amplifies an organization's capabilities. This strategic fusion empowers organization to tackle complex challenges and excel in their operations. The second one, diverse applications for operational excellence. Achieving operational excellence hinges on the seamless integration of tacit and explicit knowledge transfers. This fusion drives continuous improvement and optimizes organizational performance. The third importance of comprehensive understanding. The interplay of tacit and explicit knowledge is crucial for grasping complex issues in their entirety. The synergy fosters a comprehensive understanding, enabling organizations to make informed decisions and solve problems effectively. The last, mitigating risk and preserving knowledge. Organizations face the risk of losing critical knowledge when some employees retires. By combining the tacit knowledge with the explicit knowledge, organization can preserve this valuable asset, mitigating the risk of knowledge loss and ensuring continuity of the operations. Next, Mr. Iwan will tell you about knowledge sustainability. Mr. Iwan, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ratna. Okay, I will explain about knowledge sustainability in PT PLN Persero. The importance of knowledge management for organizational sustainability is the first one, economic sustainability. Knowledge management contributes to economic sustainability by fostering innovation, improving operational efficiency, and enhancing decision-making capabilities. Organizations that effectively manage their knowledge are better equipped to identify new opportunities. How to develop innovative products and services and optimize their process to reduce costs and improve productivity. This is turn leads to increased profitability and financial stability, ensuring long-term economic uh, viability. The second one, environmental sustainability. Knowledge management promotes environmental sustainability by enabling organizations to develop and implement eco-friendly practices, reduce waste, and conserve energy. By capturing and sharing knowledge about sustainable practices, organizations can identify and implement strategies how to minimize their environmental impact, and this contributes to a more sustainable future and enhance the organization reputation and environmentally responsible entity. And the last social sustainability knowledge management foster social sustainability by promoting open communication, collaboration, and culture of knowledge sharing. So by effectively managing knowledge, organization can create a more inclusive and equitable work environment, and then strengthen relationship with the stakeholders and enhance community engagement. This contributes to a more harmonious and sustainable society, building trust and goodwill among the organization stakeholder. This is I will show you how about knowledge management sustainability, the framework implemented in PT PLN Persero. The first figure on the left side show how innovation and knowledge sharing becomes a part of individual performance in our company. So the second one show how knowledge management implemented and the as organization performance, and the last figure show how it is implemented in the corporation. And next, I will show you how about knowledge management in PT PLN Persero. The number of the data on about knowledge sharing reflects progressive trend over the years. In 2017, there were 952 instances of knowledge sharing. So this is a number increase to in 2021, the most collaboration practices in our organization, and then this is show how people want to share about their knowledge, and the even the progress is not really high like in 2021, but the 2022 is not really bad, is amount 5,000 more knowledge sharing in PT PLN Persero. And next, number of topic of community of practice, the data on topic from 2017 to 2022 illustrate a fluctuative trend, starting at the 1,643 topics into 2017. There was a slight decrease in 2018, but however, the number rebound in 2019, reaching 1,600 more, and the year of 2020 2020 more increase with 2,200 more topics. So this trend is indicating a sustained interesting and engagement in community-driven discussion and knowledge sharing initiatives. So the varying figures over the years suggest dynamic engagement with the community of practice, reflecting the organization ongoing commitment to collaborating, learning, information exchange, and exploration of diverse topics for professional development. And last, I will show you the number of knowledge capturing. The data show how this significant increase in 2020 could reflect the uh, highest awareness of the importance, maybe because in COVID-19, so everyone to want to share their knowledge in with knowledge capturing. So this is our practice over the years in PT PLN Persero. Okay, the last we will explain about future trend and conclusion. The future trend and conclusion. The first one, we will continue emphasis on tacit to explicit knowledge transfer. Future trend emphasis a sustained focus on the critical process of transferring tacit knowledge into explicit form. So acknowledging in pivotal role in fostering innovation, informed decision making, and overall organization success. And the second one, we will integrate the advantage technology. So maybe we anticipate with trend includes the integration of advanced technologies such as like uh, artificial intelligence, AI, or ER and virtual reality, how to increase knowledge management process, making them more efficient, and then access can to be accessed and adaptable to changing work environmental. The third, global collaboration and remote knowledge sharing. So future practices increase global collaboration and uh, high focus on remote knowledge sharing facilitated by digital platform. And the last, dynamic learning ecosystem and organization resilience. This is how we transfer into dynamic learning ecosystem, fostering fostering continuous learning and collaboration and innovation. This approach combined with strategies, conversion of tacit knowledge, position organization for resilience and success in rapidly changing knowledge management landscape. There are all our presentation. So thank you for your attention. I think this is the last. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bapak Iwan, Ibu Ratna Mindasa, and Ibu Nolavila Violita. I hope everyone enjoyed this informative presentation. Now we will continue with Q&A session from the audience. So they got two questions here. Okay. What are the cultural barriers to tacit to explicit knowledge transfer? You can see the
What is the culture barrier, right?
yes. What are the cultural barriers to tacit to explicit knowledge transfer?
Oh, sorry. So thank you very much for the question. Within our experience, the cultural barriers may vary. For example, the first one, people are not used to a lot of people who actually have the experience or knowledge. They are the practical person, and sometimes they are not used to documented their knowledge. So we have to be flexible, not forcing the person, but we have to find a way. Each person may be different. For example, we have a podcast for several people to document their knowledge, but podcast might not work with the other people because sometimes the older the person who we are interview with, they are not really ready or familiar with the technology. So sometimes some people are prefer with a textbook. For example, we made a book based on a certain person experience, but the other person may prefer podcasts. So I think it's the most challenging to find the perfect methodologies for each person. Besides, we are also dealing with a lot of people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So how can organization create the culture that encourage the sharing and exchange of the knowledge?
Wait, I will show you.
Okay, ma'am. So I will try to give a little bit answer here. So here what we implemented in PLN. First, if you say the picture in the left, innovation and knowledge sharing as part of individual, well, actually, we quote unquote force it first. So it will embed it in individual performance per employee. So they have a responsibility to do the knowledge sharing for all the knowledge they have. And then next, the unit they come from. It means the knowledge management activities. Not only the individual need to share the knowledge, but also make them make an innovation from all the knowledge they gather. So they find the new way, the most efficient way could operate in their unit. And the last, on the right side, is how to implement in the corporate, as a corporate, implement knowledge management in corporate. So we also has this key performance in our contract management. So we valued the knowledge management involvement uh, from each unit and also for the whole organization. So if I can say it, we quote or unquote forced for the first time, ma'am. We push them to want to do the knowledge sharing and then make an innovation for the unit. So we hope they can help the organization getting more efficiency with their innovation. That's Ms. Norsi. Thank you.
Okay, thank you again Bapak Iwan, Ibu Ratna Mindasa and Ibu Nula Violeta for answering those questions and for the great presentation. It was a pleasure to have you with us. That's Bapak Iwan, Ibu Ratna Mindasa and Ibu Nula Violeta speaking to us on strategies for knowledge management and sustainability. That's it to explicit knowledge transfer in PT PLN Pesero. Thank you very much.
Thank you.